China is making it clear that it views the turmoil in Afghanistan as the direct responsibility of the United States, and that this should be seen globally as another example of what it calls a strategic blunder on the part of American foreign policy.
我注意到拜登总统讲
I have noticed the recent speech of President Joe Biden saying that the US goal in Afghanistan is not nation building. That is the truth, because no matter where the US troops went, like Iraq, Syria and Afghanistan, what they left were just turmoil, split and family destruction. They just left a terrible mess. The role of the United States is a destroyer, not a builder.
Chinese state media is using the situation in Afghanistan as an opportunity to ramp up its own nationalistic rhetoric. It's describing the overthrow of American-trained forces in the country as an example of what it calls the death knell of American hegemony, and the Foreign Ministry is also saying this should serve as a warning to the United States of the dangers of meddling in other countries' affairs.
We hope the United States will seriously reflect on its arbitrary military interference and belligerent policy, and stop wantonly interfering in the internal affairs of other countries and undermining peace and stability of other countries and regions under the pretext of democracy and human rights.
That's being seen by political analysts here as a direct reference to the US support of Taiwan and of the pro-democracy movement here in Hong Kong, both of which China has dismissed as interference in its own internal affairs. Political analysts here also see three clear reasons for China to want to further develop the relationship it already has with the Taliban. Just last month, China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi met with senior political leaders from the Taliban. The expectation is that relationship will further develop because China can use it as an opportunity to strengthen its ties with other key US rivals that have interests in Afghanistan, such as Russia. Secondly, it gives China an opportunity to limit the risk of an insurgency in China based on the pressure Beijing is facing over its alleged suppression of ethnic Uyghur Muslims in the northwest of the country, the region, of course, that borders Afghanistan. And thirdly, economic analysts here say there are vast riches to be tapped under Afghanistan's mountain ranges, and that Beijing can use its existing massive infrastructure project, the Belt and Road Initiative, to make use of its ability to mine those riches. There are estimated to be up to $1 trillion of minerals under those mountains, and those minerals include rare earth minerals that are so integral to the development of high technologies, much of which are being developed in China and exported to the rest of the world. Richard Kimber for SABC News in Hong Kong.